Welcome to Bartending 101. This video is a list of the drinks that I think you should know as a beginner bartender. It's good to have a base knowledge of specific drinks, and as with experience comes, your knowledge just grows and grows and grows. But I think you should know these at least before you start bartending. If you are a bartender already, you should probably know these. Some of these you might never have to make for a long time, and then all of a sudden you get one out of the blue, and then it becomes popular, and then you're making them all night. And there are thousands of drinks, so don't get overwhelmed with trying to learn them all. You're not. Nobody knows all of them, I think, but there are some that come up, and these are fairly popular, and some of them are classic cocktails. And then I'm going to go over some that it's just good to know. It's good to have a good base. So you can buy one of those. You can buy a drink book, drink recipe book, and it's going to have, like I said, hundreds, if not thousands, of cocktails. So you're never going to learn them all. Just try and learn the ones that get ordered the most, or the most common ones. So all right, I got a little cheat sheet right there. I'm going to read off that. So right off the bat, Long Island iced tea. You're going to get that one. And I will eventually make a video on that, and then the variations. There are a bunch of different variations of a Long Island. Mostly the same ingredients, but like say a Grateful Dead or a Long Beach iced tea has slightly different. So those are three that are very similar that you can go into bartending already knowing. Cosmopolitan. I'll be making a video for that one. Some people are pretty specific about their Cosmos. I was taught that they should be pink, so very little cranberry is in that, like very little. You can always add more, you can't take it out. So it's really easy to fix to add a little more. Margarita, if you have the right ingredients, you can make a really good margarita with just 3 ingredients. So you should know the basics on a margarita. Old Fashioned, that's a classic cocktail. A Manhattan, another classic cocktail. I've seen online some controversy. There's always controversy about something, but of people having different ways to make Old Fashions. And I don't think there is a specific, like, this is how it's done. There are variations, and they're all pretty similar. So just make them the way, learn how to make them. Then make them the way that your place makes them, so you're consistent with the other bartenders. All right, so that's the main thing, is consistency at your place. A mojito. I remember the first mojito I made and then tasted, and it was amazing. So I'll be making. There's a special spot in my heart for mojitos. I've worked at 2 mojito places where I made tons of them, and I'm gonna go over how to make those correctly, what ingredients, and how to make them awesome. And you can pump those out. If you prep yourself right, if you set yourself up, you can pump those out fast. And they'll have specific customers coming back every week for specific mojitos. So, and the last one is a White Russian. I went through my White Russian phase. I don't know if it was before or after the Big Lebowski, but man, if you make those right, they're pretty good too. So, so those are the ones I think you should know. I think you should just, at bare minimum, know those. The majority of your drinks are going to be simple stuff, whiskey sour, whiskey, Jack and Coke, vodka soda, vodka tonic. Those are the easy ones. These are the cocktails that I think you should know. I'm sure there are more. Honorable mentions right now is a Cape Cod. I saw a video. I think people are dogging on people that order a vodka cran as a Cape Cod, but it's fun. It's what it is. It's a Cape Cod is a vodka cran with a lime. And then there are variations of that once you have a Cape Cod down, you can go into a Madras, which is cranberry and orange juice and vodka. A Greyhound, a Salty Dog. There's probably a few more, but it's good to just have those so that when they do come up, you already know what they are. It's never a bad thing to know more drinks. So even if they're easy, even if it's easier to say vodka cran instead of Cape Cod and make the bartender think a little bit. So anyway, that's my quick down and dirty list of drinks I think you should know that will help you get a job, and then help you be a better bartender. So thanks for watching.